There's a very special celebration coming up of women who are defining the future in Hamilton and Halton. Medora Uppal, the CEO of YWCA Hamilton, joins us with the details of this year's Women of Distinction. I love this awards because it honors women who are quietly doing things in our community, gives them a voice.
Yeah, it's absolutely true, Annette. It's a fantastic awards to get to know women in our community, both in Hamilton and Halton, who are making a difference. And people's stories we don't hear about. Women aren't known to self-promote, and they need champions and to be told that they're deserving to be nominated. And this year we have 52 women who have stepped up, and nominators have stepped up, nominated them, and they are definitely worth celebrating.
Mm-hmm. And this year you're going back to the categories. You didn't have categories last year, but going back to the different categories. So we have women being awarded in education and training, things like public service, community championship. STEM is another big one. Mm-hmm. And then there's lifetime achievement as well.
Yes, yeah, and we have young trailblazers as well. So the 25 and under category, which is pretty phenomenal to see the young women who are really defining our future, who will be the future of Hamilton and Halton.
Okay, so this is coming up. It's right before the candidates have already been nominated. They've been chosen. So the awards will be presented on March 5th, which is a Wednesday night. It's just before International Women's Day. What's your favorite part of this event?
It's seeing the women when they come in, all the nominees, and how amazed they are by the presence of 1,000 people typically we have at the convention center.
Yes, yeah.
It's a huge event, so it's quite overwhelming, but to see the impact that has on them, to be recognized and to be seen, right? Their visibility, it's something we take for granted, how important and powerful that is, and how that creates a response in them to keep going and motivates them, right? To keep moving forward and knowing that they're going in the right direction.
And I also think it's great inspiration for the men and women in the crowd to like, oh, if she does that, I could do something. I could make a difference.
Yeah, every year I'm actually inspired. And there's stories, there's lots of women I know and who I think, are well worth being up on stage, but there's so many women I don't know in our community. And so I feel inspired by hearing their stories and seeing all the possibilities and all the things we can do.
I love the line in it, defining the future in Hamilton and Halton. What's that mean to you?
Well, it means that women have the potential here in the roles that they're playing. What we see in the 52 nominees is really to create our community, to be a voice, to define, to lead us forward. And so we're trying to celebrate that women, even whatever their positions are, whatever work they're doing, they're actually changing the course of history.
Okay, it's awesome. Tickets are on sale now, and it's really, I love it. It's a dinner. And then there's like an award ceremony for that.
Yeah, it feels very, Oscar-ish kind of.
It is, and, and you say it's huge. It's one of the biggest events in the city.
It is, and we do the announcement. Nobody knows who the winners are until we announce it up on stage, and so it's a very exciting event for people. And some people have prepared speeches, and some people weren't prepared at all to win. So it's always exciting to see what will happen. And then we have a gala afterwards. Like the whole thing's a gala, but we have a celebration after party afterwards as well as part of the package. And if you get tickets now before January 31st, you get to save some money because they do go up in price on February 1st.
Okay, so we'll get the link up to that Women of Distinction Awards coming up Wednesday, March the 5th at the Hamilton Convention Center. And we'll get the link up on our website there, chch.com/morninglive. Always a pleasure to have you on the show, Medora.
Thank you, Annette.